What's up, market crew? Welcome back to the channel where we unpack the stock market's wildest days, and today, March 19th, 2025, it's crunch time. We're hours away from the Fed's big rate call, and futures are hanging tight. Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq are all in a holding pattern. I've got the freshest analytic data, so let's jump in and see what's cooking on Wall Street right now. First off, futures are playing it cool. Last night at 6:57 p.m. PDT, Dow futures were up 0.2%, S&P 500 futures climbed 0.3%, and Nasdaq futures edged up 0.4%. That's after a shaky Tuesday where the Dow dropped 0.6% to 41,581, the S&P 500 slid 1.1% to 5,614, and the Nasdaq got hammered 1.7% to 17,000. Tech took a beating. Nvidia is down 3.4% this week, but today's pre-market vibe is steady. The S&P 500's been in correction territory, down 10% from its February high of 6,132, but only 60% of its stocks are above their 50-day moving average, per Deutsche Bank. That's a yellow flag. This bounce isn't rock solid yet. Now, the Fed's stealing the spotlight. Their two-day meeting wraps today, and at p.m. ET, we'll get the rate decision. 95 odds they hold at 4.2545, says the CME FedWatch tool. But the real fireworks? Jerome Powell's press conference and the dot plot forecasts. After yesterday's retail sales flop up just 0.1% in February versus a 0.3% forecast, some traders are betting on cuts later this year. The 10-year Treasury yields at 4.27% today, barely budging, but if Powell talks tough on inflation still at 3.1%, core CPI stocks could wobble. Goldman Sachs says tariff risks might force the Fed's hand, and markets are now eyeing 3 cuts by December. And let's not forget the tariff shadow. Trump's trade threats, 25% on Canada and Mexico, 10% on China, are still looming, even after a delay to April 2nd for Mexico's USMCA goods. Canada's omission spooked markets yesterday, and Goldman's David Kostin cut 2025 S&P earnings growth to 9% from 11%. That's billions in profits at risk. Tech's shaky. The Magnificent Seven are down 1.8% this week, and gold's shining at $3,010 an ounce, up 0.8% as investors hedge. The VIX is at 19.2, up 3%, screaming volatility's still in the air. So, what's the game plan today? Futures are steady, but the Fed's call could flip the switch. Dovish vibes might spark a rally. Hawkish tones could tank us. Watch those pre-market moves at a MPDT and Powell's words like a hawk. Are you buying the dip or sitting tight? Drop your take in the comments. I'm all in for it. If this breakdown's got you hyped, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more market madness every day. See you tomorrow. Stay sharp out there.